Hello, this is Jason the Human, and welcome back to Lost in Random. We just left the domain of the Count, and who's very paranoid. And now we've rolled the dice again, and things have shifted. And now we're in the Duke's area, and we're about to figure out what this person up here's
Poor
question
Ethan.
mark's all about.
You still don't know how to say what you want. Hello, Ethan.
Hello.
You're not asking the right questions. You're still not asking the right questions. But I wonder if you can help me, even. My sisters. The children of the king aren't the only triplets in Threedom. In the middle of this war, my twins disappeared, and like you, I feel like a part of me is missing. Can you find them for me? That's not important. You'll know them when you see them. After all, you knew me. If you find them, tell them to meet me at the safe spot, over by the sword bridges. Find us there once we're all gathered, and I will have something for you. You'll find us among the teapots, in the trenches, and under the ground. I hope to see you again, even.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. So the battlefield is kind of goes through to the Baroness's domain. So as I figured, we go through the Duke's area.
Sir, 1,000 apologies, sir, but your mid-afternoon cake was burnt in the chef's oven.
A cake flambe? Oh, how delightfully decadent. I'll take the whole thing.
Oh, he's hedonism bot.
But sire, it's burnt to a crisp.
Ooh, a new flavor I haven't experienced for years. What an amusing diversion. Have chef serve it to me at dinner.
He's
And if he
100%
refuses, kill him.
hedonism bot. Probably doesn't even get out of that chair.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
The Duke certainly lived in style. Oh, it was all a show, and the horrors of war did sometimes bleed through the artifice the Duke had constructed. But if he ever noticed it, he certainly never let it show.
I'm having a ball. Simply a great time.
Sir Sliverin.
You don't fit in here, my dear. Yes, I expect you are. We don't get many visitors here. Those that come tend to be unable to leave until the party ends. Which, of course, it never does. Have you tried the cake?
You tried the cake. Ah.
Scan man halla. Teko men heine. Dagen naschen mena. Och jag skillen. Och vi skakat med henne. Tukomona. Tukomon hana ha. Ke muana keina. Oma skilhena halla. Koskomun hainga snäng. Take mole maikena tole. Ratskalainen. Tukinema lornekena. Mot kanem muaningi. Ore keimonohana. Oota, snennalmein. Teine heirene. Toket kapko keneha.
Well, you know, all things in moderation and whatnot.
Takemon heireho. Takep karbno.
Well, it was fun. We were able to do that. Get some cash money. Mandatory cake. Seem to be getting a singular message here. The Duke really likes cake. And it makes everyone eat it all the time.
You may approach. No. This simply will not do. That is not how you greet a Duke, child. Leave, and return only when you can greet me properly.
Alrighty then. But she can tell me something about this.
Darling, you're a long way from home, aren't you?
3 door of spades.
Poor dear. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. Run along now. Hello, darling. You're a long way from home. No, darling. That's not how you address a superior. In this kingdom, whenever you meet someone of a higher station, you must always begin by saying, "Begging your forgiveness, sir or madam." There you go, darling. Now go on, run along.
Well, let's try again then. Hopefully there's not more to it.
You may...
It's not giving me that option. Okay. Well, maybe there's more we have to find out.
Well, I never. Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
you.
The most esteemed Lady Legat. I thought her name was Etiquette in it.
Sweep?
Well, you're the spitting image of a jerk.
Child, no. You simply can't address people this way. You must always use their titles. For example, I am to be addressed as my most esteemed lady, and the Duke is Your Imperial Majesty, rightful Lord of Threedom. Without the right titles, none of us can possibly be expected to respond to you. It's
Quite.
a simple matter of respect.
Thanks, weirdo.
You're very welcome, little lady.
Well, is that enough? Is anyone else's? Nope, he popped up a question mark.
Make your acquaintance, child. Look at you, child. Why, you might as well be dressed in rags.
I guess we gotta dress fancier.
And what brings you here? Oh no, child. That is not how you introduce yourself in conversation. You must always curtsy first. Oh no, heavens no. You want just a slight bob at the end, child. It's always so unseemly when a lady goes down too far and then snaps her head up like a drinking bird. Here, like this. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, yes. Perfectly wonderful. Now, what did you want to discuss? Oh, heavens, yes, I could. However, I won't. I'm much too important to be a schoolmaid to some roustabout.
Well, alrighty then. Anyone else? Let's try a third time.
You may approach. Yes.
What's up, Duke?
So,
Eater of cakes, throw her extravagant parties.
well, now. Finally some respect around here. Well met, Lady Eve. What brings you to the company of the Duke, the one and only rightful ruler of Threedom today? Our old bodyguard? Oh, heavens, what is there left to say? She protected us until she didn't. And my dear father paid the price. I haven't heard from her since. She's dead and gone, I suppose. Oh, good for her. I should send her a cake. Only we haven't one to spare, you understand. No, I couldn't possibly leave the castle. The horrors of war wait outside, child, and I can't have my people remembering them. No, out of the question. I have only your word that she's even alive, and we've just become acquainted. Then again. All right, I, in my infinite wisdom, appetites, have decided to do you a favor. I will give you something of extreme value if you will in turn do me a favor first. There is a portrait of me here. Certainly, you've noticed my beauty, my handsomeness, my regal demeanor. I am there with my father, his favorite child. However, part of the painting is missing. When we split our lands after my father died, the Count took control over the old royal nostalgia. I'm sure the second half is there, and it proves that I was father's favorite. Return with it to me, and you shall be rewarded. Well, I didn't kill him, if that's what you're asking. I found him dead, with the murder weapon still sticking out of him. Oh, you know how things grow legs and walk off sometimes.
Yeah.
Metaphorically speaking, I think
Well, he seems the most suspicious for sure.
Spies told me someone locked it up on Father's robot's head. Giant, beastly thing. I'm afraid that robot is long gone. Probably turned to scrap by now. What is there to say? The dreadful thing drags on, my insolent siblings refusing to give any quarter. But they'll come to their senses at some point and surrender. But until then, sweets do make the time pass more pleasantly. Don't you agree? Shmoo, the Count's dreadful plush thing? Heavens, I can scarcely recall what we did with it. The Baroness launched it into our territory a few moons back. Heaven knows why. I suppose he would say that. I suppose she did. My soldiers found it during one of our training marches. I thought it would destabilize him, perhaps lead us to victory. But no, it just made him shriller. We can hear him sometimes, you know, even over the chamber music. Ooh. Oh, I remember now! When I realized it was useless, I had Shmoo thrown in the cellar of the old castle dungeon. The castle is long gone now, replaced by a battlefield. But the basement may still be out there somewhere. He's yours if you want it. I have no use for something so depressingly pedestrian. Wonderful! Remove that rubbish from my kingdom, child.
All right then. Ah, so we got the key to the nostalgia. Yeah, I can't nostalgium. I can't think of how they exactly worded that. Well, that's good to know. So Wildcard Hill and the Baroness's domain. We also got a dice we can roll. Didn't we? Or was that? Yeah. All right. Well, after that was a fun conversation with the. I love these characters, all pretty great. I can only imagine the Baroness is just as fun. I'm sure we'll meet her before too long. We'll get through all of them pretty quick, but that's going to be all for this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to like the video if you're enjoying it, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. It's been Jason the Human.